Well, hello everyone. My name is Cyberfox, and welcome to tonight's live stream. Long time no see, long time no hear. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Audio should be good. Let me just refresh page. Make sure connection is still here. Launch application. And we should be good to go. All right. Hello, and welcome to tonight's live stream. It's been a while since we've streamed. A lot's happened since, and I figured that I would just play some Sonic Frontiers. I recently went on vacation, and so that meant I had some free time, and I just played through Frontiers again, new file and everything, and it's interesting. It's one of those games that I definitely have opinions on, but it's pretty much one of the only those. It's one of the rare cases of a game that I've played multiple times, and each playthrough has been different. And so, let's change the music. So tonight's stream, I just thought it would be a little more casual. I'm just gonna be playing through, filling out the maps, basically. I'm not gonna 100% the game tonight, or get everything. What I'm actually, have the goal of doing is, doing the action change challenge, and hopefully filling out the maps, because that, I believe, is the greatest achievement that you can get in the game. And so that's where we're going to be doing this. Shower thought. Is it possible to no clip in cyberspace since the digital world and thus should be prone to bugs? If so, is there a cyberspace equivalence of the backrooms? I think it would just be the backrooms then. It would just be a disclosed server replication of the backrooms, which I don't know a lot about what that whole backrooms things is and where the meme came from and all that. But I guess Cyberfox in the backrooms would be something. But yeah, it's I like that, the idea of like there could be a digital space equivalent to almost anything. But also having how do you say, glitches and bugs, that would kind of make sense. And I wonder how that could be related to like story elements and too. So might have to explore around that. That is definitely a thought to have in the shower. So, Frontiers. It's definitely a video game. How do I start this discussion? So, I've played through this game. I think I just had my 4th playthrough, and I played it vanilla. Basically, whatever you got, day 1. I mean, there's of course some of the bonus things here, the music box, photo mode. Those are some update things, but other than that, I definitely had more of a vanilla run of the game. And so it was interesting. Also, I'm playing on Switch. Well, Switch 2 basically, but there is no Switch 2 version. Let's go over here. See what's over here. However, there is how where the heck are we going? Oh, here's the sign. So my latest playthrough, I would sum up being very nostalgic and more so kind of I'm starting to see some I'm starting to see where some people may understand or get the impression how this game is kinda rough. Not gonna lie. Especially near the end, where I definitely had the impression of, okay, this is game, it's all coming together, it's cool, it's all that. And then near the end, I definitely had the... Ah, man. I definitely had the thought of, hey, this was kind of rushed, and yeah, they kind of lost budget near the end. But whereas my first playthrough I would explain as very excited. Aw, man. Come on. Can we go here? Okay, there we go. Second playthrough I remember playing through a second time, just preparing for the update. I think I did a New Game Plus. And feeling like, okay, it was fun, but there were some things that I've noticed maybe not on my second playthrough that was like, ah, okay, yeah, I do understand some of the jankiness. Oh, there we go. That's right. And then the final update was a thing. And then... Oh, no. And then I played through this one by myself, and I had more of a casual playthrough. Because when you're playing on stream, you want to get through and make progress of the game. I kind of played the game how you're originally supposed to play it for the first time. When I just did my latest session by myself. And you appreciate some details, and then you notice some interesting decisions. And then you really understand how... Okay. Not gonna pay attention to you, sorry. So did I just clip through the rail? I did. There we go. Woo! But yeah, overall though, out of all my playthroughs, I've still walked away having fun. And I would still make the argument, in my opinion, this is my favorite Sonic game. Crazy, but yes. Woo! There we go. But yeah, it's just been interesting. And now I'm sitting here, kind of tidying up, going through all of the puzzles and everything. And it's just kind of a fun game to run around. Oh man. Hello Tango, YouTube gamer, welcome to the stream. I can see Mango occasionally messing around with the collision of cyberspace just for the heck of it, such as clipping into a wall and just letting her the avatar ragdoll. Mango, I'm having a lot of fun developing her character so far, and she would definitely be a character that, as a flying creature, is not good at flying controls. And so occasionally, yes, probably if she clips her wing or falls or flies into a wall, definitely experiencing some cyberspace bugs. But she's the type I think would just laugh it off. Just find it amusing. Also, chat, I did a lot of adjusting with my microphone. Please let me know how the audio is. Am I popping too much? Is the game too loud? Any audio adjusting, or is it pretty good? Okay. I don't need rock music, honestly, as I'm trying to listen to where this is at. I didn't pay attention. Where would it be? Oh, there it is. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, see that balloon right there? There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Got it. Got it. All right. If my wings don't do anything, then these balls will. No clips into the wall in a specific way that causes her to launch out of this slingshot into the sky. Exactly. Cyber, we need to get up to that highest tower right there. Don't worry. Let me just backwards long jump into this wall. That would be a fun callback. Or not a callback, but what I mean is I could understand maybe that'd be a good idea to kind of establish that early on in the story, and then at the climax it's used. It's like, full circle.
Climbing around these ruins.
Exactly, Sonic. Let's see. We did that one. We did this one. We're still nowhere near what I was trying to accomplish. So let's go over here then. I was so close to, speaking about Mango, the brand new character. I was so close to developing an animated short. And it's still gonna be in the works. I'm still gonna work on it, but I only had enough time to get a rough concept sketch of her character done. And there's some things I want to tweak and such in the future. But I definitely have an idea of pretty much her introduction short. I just have to really... If anyone's kind of seen a lot of my content, I really like a punchline at the end of shorts and skits. And by far the one that's going to involve her is by far probably the stupidest punchline I can ever come up with. But it's going to be worth it. I can promise you that. I just have to find motivation to work on it. Hello, Pokete. Welcome to the stream. Also, what is this interaction about?
Yo, don't you think that Titan was kind of overkill?
You are an enemy to be eliminated, and you are powerless compared to its might.
Maybe as I am, but I'm willing to bet I could handle it as supersonic. All I need are the Chaos Emeralds.
Doubtful. In any scenario, the end results will not change. Additionally, what you seek is in its presence. You've lost the battle before it has even begun.
It's so weird seeing these interactions after when you complete the game, because you know how it ends, but I find little collectibles. I think character interactions is a really fun collectible in this game. It's very charming. It's worth doing and getting all the trinkets and stuff. Memory tokens. Easy. Just need to run up here again. Also, the Action Change Challenge music is pretty much, I would say, my favorite music in this entire game. It is so fun. Oh no. Can we grab it? We did. There we go. Land this. Nope. Cool. There we go. Easy. Now this leads me to a topic about this game. Which honestly, after my fourth playthrough, I think my conclusion after my latest playthrough of this game is that... There we go. This is just a really good concept draft of the Sonic game. But at the same time, I can appreciate some of the raw energy, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term. Hello. Sure, you want to pick a fight? Easy. Guardians go down really easy when you're leveled up. But yeah, after my latest playthrough, it's just been kind of... You kind of realize that there's a lot of good ideas. It's really cool. It's nice that we have, you know, a concept like this to see, and it's fun. That's the most important thing. However, there is definitely room for improvement, and I really believe some more time was needed for this game to cook. Because I would say it's good, but it would just be great if it took maybe another year or two in development. But after the I can confidently say, though, after playing it again, let's see, let's get this first. Get some more music. Forest. Ooh. Which one's this? This is Ocean Palace. Ooh. After playing this again, I can definitely say my only gripe and only thing that I can confidently say that I do not like in this game is, I guess, movement. Well, not movement. It's not movement. It's not really momentum either. Like, I can understand this game not having momentum. But also, it would definitely benefit it. But that's where I believe the spin dash comes into play, and that's what I'm doing here. I want to get all the challenges done so I can unlock the spin dash, because playing through this game again, without the spin dash is kind of a dread. You can unlock it. It's cool. It's a great unlock. However, I think this game would be way more fun to traverse and run around if you had the spin dash unlocked. For right now, it just seems like it's restrained. You have to go places a certain way, and that's fine. That's what's supposed to happen in a game. You're supposed to play it by its rules. However, you can have that option of like, hey, I want to just take this section a lot faster. The spin dash is great in this game. Hello, Gabriel Aftron, 2021. Welcome to the stream. And Tango, YouTube gamer. It's almost like some kind of Sonic adventure. Almost. It's like an adventure starring Sonic the Hedgehog. Also, this is a cyberspace portal that I did not unlock. And that leads me into my next segment. My next rant. So I'd argue, I already said one of the things that I flat out do not like about this game is how stiff jumping or the flow state is. Because when you boost and you jump, it kills your momentum. Thankfully, they've added a jump accelerator, which pretty much solves that. But that comes with its own issues, because this game was specifically designed with that not in mind. But having it as a setting, I do appreciate. And then there's just stuff like that. What the heck was that? Now we come to cyberspace. Interestingly enough, okay, we're gonna restart that. Interestingly enough, cyberspace, when I first played this game, when it first came out, it was one of my most disliked... Ah, come on. I can get that redstone ring. There we go. It was one of my most disliked areas of the game. Could not stand it. I just thought it was really annoying. And definitely slow. That was the only nice way to pretty much explain it. Is it's slow, stiff, and the movement does not feel good. However, this last playthrough, this has become one of my favorite parts of the game. Now, they have updated some of the settings, like the jump carries over with your momentum. That is a game changer. That definitely elevates everything, and it definitely gives a more sense of speed and flow that I appreciate and I was looking for. Because this is not Sonic Generations. We're gonna replay it because I'm missing one red star ring. Whew. There we go. Sonic Generations had a sense of speed and quick timing that is super fun, and I love Sonic Generations. This is not Sonic Generations. It's a lot slower, but I'd argue it's a little more engaging. Let's see, what could this ring be? Is it there? What could it be? Whoop. Oh no. There we go. Here? No. Interesting. Where is it? I'll find out later. I don't want to spend too much time here. Yeah, this definitely controls way different than Generations. But after all the updates and such, it's been a lot better. Because my main issues is how cyberspace controls differently than, you know, the rest of the game. And I think that's so weird. Where you control with tight controls. You know, it feels good to run around. Very tight, very precise. You move really fast when you boost. When you boost in cyberspace, your speed does not change. Ow. And I just find that being so distracting. Anyway, where else were we going? We did that one. Yada, yada, yada. Still missing one puzzle. Like, how much? Doesn't show you your puzzle. Interesting. We did that one, that one. Where's all the action change challenges? That one, that one, that one. Is there one over here that we're missing? Where's that at? Maybe over there. But yeah, I just think it's kind of neat and funny how one of my most despised and most disliked parts about this game became one of the things that I constantly think about and look forward to playing. I think it's really neat. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Gotta be something. Anything over here? What's this? Just a normal sign. Let's see that. Oh, Holio, welcome to the stream. It's been a couple of minutes since I've hopped on here. How's it going? It's going well. Hope things are going well with you. Just chilling with some Sonic Frontiers. And kind of giving a little bit of a mini review of my latest playthrough of it. Okay, there's gotta... Oh, that's where I had the marker. Also, this is a Switch version, so the graphics look horrible. But to kind of sum up the conversation or my thoughts on this game is there's a lot of interesting decisions and things that it's like, okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's kind of weird. That's strange. But I think the main things that I just simply do not like about this game is the flow state just kind of gets disturbed because there's no sense of speed and momentum when jumping, pretty much. And then also cyberspace, how that controls, it's just different. I don't know why it controls differently than how good this game feels, or the open zone part. Which I understand maybe not having all the combat and a lot of the other features, maybe streamlining it a little bit. But yeah, I just think it's very interesting. But thankfully they fixed a lot of it with updates. It controls a little bit better as far as when you're jumping, because they have the jump deceleration. Except not on rails for some reason. Like when you're on rails and you jump, let me see. Where's a rail? It's not hard to find here. No, we're not. We're not doing squid. No, we're not doing squid. Thank you. Anyway, when you're on rails, let's see, let's get a good, can you jump? I want to do on a flat section so I don't like pulling off. There we go, here's a section coming up. Let's see if I can try to... It's too windy. I want to see how do you... Okay, so I couldn't really demonstrate it, but you just feel all your sense of speed leave your body as soon as you jump on the rails. And there's cyberspace stages that make you really feel it. Thankfully, there's rail launching like this that feels cool. But normally it's a buzzkill. But I feel like that's the only section that I would argue that I just don't like, is how a lot of things will kill your speed and momentum. Cyberspace feels like it needs to move a little bit faster. Another thing I would say is we're not gonna get a... Unless we rank up a lot of combos. Nope. Okay. We can retry that again. But it's almost there. Like, there are a lot of techniques I still have to master to get faster in the game, but if those were just simply touched up, I feel like it would just make it a lot more fun to traverse. Boom. Boom. Ah. Go. Go. There we go. You know what? Let's try to do this in 14 seconds. Got him. See? It's kind of really cool to try to do things quick. And I love the idea of the action change challenges, because normally it's like, okay, how do I get to this rail? I gotta go over here. That's fun, that's cool. But having a certain time limit with not really a lot of stress can make this game a lot of fun. But then for a little more harder challenges, you have those areas that are a little more difficult do. See, how are we doing with... We're missing one more action change challenge here. We did that one. Let's see, where's all the... Did that one, that one, that one. That one, that one. I feel like it's right there. It's gotta be right there. My favorite chemical plant from Modern Sonic is Sonic Generations. Yeah, that one's fun. Oh no. I don't want to play any games with the squid. I feel like, I think I also remember when I played this on computer, and I was able to get the spin dash. I did fill out all the maps, and that's cool because you can fast travel. That's nice. But I believe when you defeat the Guardian bosses, then they clear out of the map, so they're not a bother anymore. Alright, there we go. Which is a lot of neat details to this game that I appreciate. And after my latest playthrough... Oh wait, here it is. I've definitely, I don't know, you appreciate a little, you just appreciate some things, I feel. There we go. Ouch. Get a lot of points racked up. A lot of these. And we got the S rank, sweet. Woo. Anything else? Nope. Sonic Frontiers have for Sonic Generations. My favorite is Sonic Generations. Yeah, I think Generations and Frontiers is kind of tied as my favorite modern game. Generations, I feel like, is just a good old time to have. Like, if you want to play a quote-unquote traditional Sonic game, you don't have to, like, think about a lot. Those rocks just disappeared. You don't have to think about a lot. Don't want to make any progressions. Just want to run through a level. Generations is a good time. Especially now with Sonic X Shadow Generations. That's a really solid game. Like, I would say one of the best. Okay. One of the best games, Sonic games. Is that platform gonna come down? Oh wait, I have to side loop this. I keep forgetting, like, in and doubt, side loop it out. Okay, I just realized there's no time limit for that puzzle either. Hey! Fast travel to the portals are unlocked. Sweet! Once all challenges are completed and the end of the entire map is revealed, fast travel between portals will become available. Alright. There's still a lot of things I have to unlock and complete. However, I feel like we have finished this. How do you we did that one, we did that one, we did that one. How do we fast travel? Oh, we didn't complete all the portals, that's why. Got it. Oh well, I think, here we go. I'm gonna save that. And I believe we can move on to the next island. Which, ooh, this is gonna... I forget how much bigger the islands get after, Chronos. There we go. I think the key too for these challenges is rail grinding will definitely get you a lot of points. A lot faster. But also having the power boost enabled, so whatever you're doing to try to get to one chain to the next, it will be a lot easier, so you can still rack up points. This terrain will not allow me. There we go. Ah, so close. I just find the right... I think we'll go this way this time. And tricks do a lot. I don't find fighting enemies the key for the action chain challenge. It's more so like this, just finding a chain of actions and completing them as fast as you can. Going through a whole like mini obstacle course. And if it has a trick ramp, look at that. It does wonders. That's Strider. We don't want to interact with Strider. There we go. Reached it. Woo! Now we're just gonna show off. Also appreciate how any treasures that you find with during the action chain challenge, you do save. It doesn't reset, which I appreciate. Let's see. Any puzzles that we can do to uncover more of the map? I'm thinking... I think we go here. Oh no. And then there's Shark. Nah, we're not doing that. Shark looks terrifying at night. Really cool though. Now, if I had spin dash, I'd just be able to jump over there. There we go. What's this? Are there any mods for this game? Oh yeah, there's a ton of mod support. Hello. For the PC release, I'm playing on Switch, so I don't have any mods. In fact, I believe there is a project called Sonic Frontiers Revisited, and I think Chronos Island is the only one that the mod team worked on so far, where they pretty much made a remaster of the game already. And it looks beautiful with all of the added stuff that they've given. And just the art direction. It takes what was originally intended and just makes more of it. And it's not a lot of like floating rails, it's a lot of ancient structures that you run around, and loops and curves and hills. And I think they swapped out the character models too to be more like adventure slash 06 designs, which I think kind of look cooler with some of the cutscenes. I know that's probably like one of the biggest mods that is available for the game. But I'm playing vanilla on Switch. Hello, Dane. Sakte. Rather reminder that Sonic Team acknowledged Sonado and Sonic Force's Twitter takedown. Oh no. That's why they're doing when choosing name Sonic's chat generations. Speaking about like a mod that remasters the game pretty much. So there's been a lot of talk, and there's been a lot of rumors, and there's been a lot of leaks. And those, of course, whenever you hear that, especially on the internet, you take it for with a grain of salt. Until like something official happens. However, there is potential for a Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition. Has been leaked online. In fact, I think a few streams ago it was brought to my attention by chat, and I like stopped everything and looked up the image posted, and then saw that it's been covered by a lot of well-known like sources, and it's like, okay, this might happen. And the problem with that is that it kind of feels like there's so many ways a company can do a definitive edition. I hate to think that definitive edition of a game is just, hey, it's the game, but on modern consoles. Because I know we're entering a new console generation. And it seems like, yeah, it's just gonna be made for like the new consoles. Meaning that higher resolution, higher frame rate, and that's it. I hope that's not the case. See, before all the updates and the speed deceleration, I would have had to like take one jump at a time, but now I can like confidently move and flow through this level. Also, my depth perception is horrible. But it just makes cyberspace that much fun, I feel. Like, look at it. Platform's going there. Oh gosh. That. That. Not gonna wait for you. Go here. Go here. Go here. We're just missing one more ring. Is it over here? Ooh. That was fun. That was really fun. I'll get the S rank and the 3 rings later, but this is the first Sonic game that I feel compelled to... Oh, I didn't want to shake. Anyway, we're gonna do the S rank time now. Look at that. Look at that jump. We're moving. We're schmoving. You cannot do that day one of this game. Don't worry, I could always do that day one of that game. Okay. Need to chill out. Need to lock in, as they say. Okay. Hold up. This is where I get the argument that, yeah, you're not supposed to have that much momentum in your jump because you can go flying. And that's why I appreciate it's more of an option. Like, you can have your jump deceleration higher or lower. Okay. Because if it's tighter, you don't have that much room for error. It's more precise. When you jump, ouch. You know where you're gonna land. When you increase the jump deceleration settings, you jump and you have more momentum. And so naturally, that means that you're going to have potential of missing your jumps. And this game doesn't do a good job of letting you know where you are when you jump. There's no drop shadow. That really helps. But it's more like a risk and reward. And we got S rank time. Let's go. Go, Cyberfox, go. We did it. But if it's one thing that every modern Sonic game I think should have is the options. This options gives so much that you can customize and adjust to how Sonic moves. It's great. Default is fine. But just a few areas I feel like, okay, I prefer playing it like this. And then, hey, you can't. That's where I fear, or not fear, but that's how I feel about this game is, this game is so customizable and open, just from the movement settings to how you play the game even. Like, oh, if you don't want to do all the memory tokens, then you can go to Big Fishing Hole. If you don't want to get the gears, then there's a way to like bypass that. If you want to don't want to do puzzles, then hey, you can just move around and it's pretty straightforward. The game does a good job of not offending anyone, I feel. Like, for any part of the game where I'm like, I don't really care for, or oh, it's this part, it's always just done. Okay. What happened here? I'm stuck. Okay, that was a glitch. But yeah, this game does a good job of not offending anyone. Like, any part that I feel that, oh, I don't like this part, or oh, it's this part of the game, it doesn't outstay its welcome, and there's usually a way to bypass it. Doesn't help that, you know, sometimes the rails don't cooperate. Okay. That's just me, I'm just rushing. I have a mod idea. What if we change the Coco into Kirby and Meta Knight? I'll take your entire stock. That's the best mod idea. If not, I believe it's already... I highly doubt that's already been a mod. It has to be. I mean, there's a playable Kirby mod. Not with his moveset or anything, but like a Kirby skin. Okay, I'm gonna play the game how it wants me to. Like that. Here we go. Sometimes I don't want to rush it. Sometimes the game punishes you for going too fast, but hey, that's all fine and dandy. Oh, and there's already... So I did all that, but there was actually a spring that just takes you up there. Interesting. All right. Where are we going next? I have an idea for a Sonic model with make the long his hair long, and I mean really long. It's like a get over here kind of thing. Really long quill mod, where it's just distracting. You can't even see anything. It's just so long. Okay, we did all that. We did all that. I think the next spot we want to go is hopefully find a way to uncover this area. Oh, wait. We did not finish this. Or at least maybe I tried this and I failed. Where are we going? I think we should go this way. Yeah. These walls rank up a lot of points too. I did not mean to cross-slash that enemy. And I did not mean to do that move to him. But, okay, cool. There we go. Nailed it. If only I knew how to code and animate. Oh, man. I would love to learn how to mod. That's a little bit... It's a little bit over my skill level, I feel. I mean, I tried 3D modeling / animation in Blender and almost cried, so... Oh man, I'm too powerful if I knew how to animate. Maybe in the future. In the very, very distant future. 3D Cyberfox would be real. Okay. Okay. Any more sand? Aha! This place looking like a lot like Sand Hill right now. Hey Cyberfox, if you or your characters were in a fighting game like Super Smash Bros. Or a thrill game like Dead by Daylight or Outcome Memories, what would be your moveset be? Ooh, I'm actually have the goal of working on like a moveset for my characters. Because in my latest animation, I kind of reached the point like, okay, how would combat work actually? I feel like my character naturally would be a speed type character, or definitely more of a lightweight. Being able to jump fast, move around quickly. I think some sort of dashing ability would be a move set. I kind of tried a small dashing ability in my latest animation up against an eye enemy, where you just simply you jump and then you have to dash towards the enemy to do damage. But sometimes I feel like if I was able to make a game, that's kind of the fun part with sometimes animating, is you get to have the mindset of making a game without making one. And it's I gotta lock in. Ah, man. I feel like the dashing ability would be one thing to do damage, but it's kind of very basic. I know Smash Brothers would be more in depth how damage is done. Cyber would play a lot like Sonic in Smash Brothers, with how he jumps, moves around, very lightweight. I think some sort of move that would, no, not the Strider. Let me see if I can break it out. Because one of my favorite moves in this game that I feel like Cyber would be able to pull off. Let's see, I need a combat enemy, actually. Not you. Not you. There we go. Let me see if I can find a combat enemy and show. It's like the ability where Sonic... Is it called like cross? No, it's not cross slash. It's spin cycle? Let's see. This one right here, spin slash. That would be a cool move I feel like Cyber would be able to pull off. Just kind of like a whirlwind of Cyber energy. Really fast. Let's see this. Here. Here. Notice me. Notice me. Notice me. This one. I'm gonna steal that move. That'd be one. I feel like in like terms of Super Smash Brothers, ho, 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 ho. I know what his ultimate would be. However, I cannot say what his ultimate will be. And to just, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but you may have to wait a few years, well, more so months, hopefully maybe in a year, to find out what his ultimate would be. Because it would be a huge, because Smash Brothers is about like references and stuff. Cyber Fox's ultimate would be a huge spoiler for the storyline, so we'll just leave it at that. Maybe a early ultimate move would be maybe the Cyber Hammer. I feel like it's kind of his go-to ability chip weapon. Would 80% of your moves be spin dash? Maybe not to that extent of Smash Brothers Sonic. The Cyber can Cyber Fox can, you know, do somersaults in the air and spin, like spin jump basically, but he can't spin dash. I feel like cyber dashing. Ooh, I kind of like the sound of that. That might be what I'll go for. Cyber dashing is pretty much his way to get a burst of speed really fast. Kind of like the power boost move that we're using right now. Just boom. It would have a charge up animation. What that charge up animation would be, I have no idea. It would not be this. This guy already uses a hammer? Oh, that's true. He does have the wisp on, doesn't he? I just forgot about that. Well, just like how there's a ton of sword fighters in Smash Ultimate, I'm sure there could be more characters that wield hammers. I still need to figure out some more ability chip weapons. See, this game, if you could just launch yourself up on a ramp, boom. Instead of like gravitate towards it, towards the ground. That's the fun part. I just want to shoot off a pebble and go flying, or a tree chunk. Also, I'm mindlessly running around. Where are we going? We should go here. Ah, yes. Simon Says. Easy. If Cyber is a speed type and Mango is presumably a flying type, then all we need is a power type V avatar in order to have Cyber Fox heroes. And don't worry, I already do have a power type character. He is planned to be, well, he's already been shown off in one of my videos. Mind you, it's a heavy beta design, so he's probably gonna end up looking a lot different in the final episode. Yeah, tank, but no tanks. I'm gonna go this way. This one's these glowing cacti. Oh. 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 Okay, there's too many to side loop. Just to be an achievement, but this is the first time I'm noticing this. Glowing cacti. Interesting. Okay, we did that cyber portal. Any speed challenges? No. We could fill out more to this side of the map. Problem with the Starfall is that I can't see. Oh, there we go. Ah, the canyon sections. Oh gosh, the canyon sections. I do not like the canyon sections in this map. Because they're designed to go one way. They need to design it so this can be done going forwards and backs. Like as soon as you reach a section, the canyon should reload to have the dash panels face the other direction, so it's just as fast to go there. Or multi-directional dash pads, which I have no idea how the coding would work for that. I'm pretty sure it would be difficult, but I'm already locked. Where are we going? Going to go up and down and all around. Hey, yo. How do we get over here? I do get lost easily on this island. There we go. There's gotta be an action. Yeah, I was thinking there's one of these here. Let's see. Go here. Go here. I forgot how much the rocks are annoying here. And the walls. Ah. Okay, there we go. Oh, made it. Also, hello, Hedgehog Films. Now I'm thinking about it, if Mega Man or Metal Sonic were to make art, would it be considered art or AI art? Oh, man. Well, I think Capcom answered that because aren't they doing a design competition for the latest Mega Man game for a boss? And I think one of their posts, they have Dr. Wily, doing the begging pose. with Mega Man in front of him, and there's a pencil between them, and it like reads like, "Please, Mega Man, pick it up, pick up the pencil." And it's their way to announce like, "Hey, you cannot use AI art for the design competition." Which, number one, I'm kind of sad how we're living in an age where there's competitions and there's people that think that they can just generate things on the computer and say like, "Hey, this is a cool concept. Like, hey, you should use this." Like, nah. It's not generally your design, it's just whatever the computer thinks of. Which AI generation has just taken out all the fun of science fiction. Because with all like the whimsy and fun of sci-fi franchises like Mega Man, realistically, it would be a nightmare. And it's like, oh yeah, you gotta play as Mega Man to defeat the Robot Masters from like, and the evil Dr. Wily. Like, no, bro, that would be terrifying. It's actually happening in real life, and we don't have an actual Mega Man that's programmed to know right and wrong and a sense of justice to protect anyone. Also, I'm lost. Man, chaining something like that in this game is so fun. Let's see. That's where we're gonna go. Just go straight that way. Or is it this way? This way. Watch out for tank. There we go. Go up here. Yes! Whenever that happens in the game, I love Sonic. There we go. Aha! It was smart of me to activate that before, and I'm surprised you can even activate this before setting the timer. Cool. How much momentum can you build up in a Sonic game? Well, it depends on the game, because like almost every single game has its own engine, and some games don't even have momentum. I believe this game might be on record of having the best momentum because of the spin dash. Like what I just did right there, launching off the rail, that feels really good to achieve. But it's always not doable. Or not always achievable. Okay, we want to get this music note here. I like how music is a collectible. Okay, we had to backtrack though. I do like how music is a collectible in this game, and they have a great selection, and I definitely love how you can listen to other music tracks. Okay. Okay, I guess we can't. Okay, cool. However, just gotta find the right. Nope. Nope. So close. No. Okay. Oh gosh. It's right there that we need to be. Oh, we can grab this rail. Or not. Or grab this one. Whoa. There we go. But no, as if I feel like this game has a contender for best momentum once you get the spin dash. Because you can pull off insane stunts. Okay, where's the sign? Gotta be something around here. Getting mad over effect. When I was moderating Huss's YT chat for a while, there was this person who wanted to make a living off of AI comics. I told the person it doesn't work that way, and he threw a tantrum. Well, that just means he has AI rot for brains. Getting mad over the fact that you can't make a living is just sad. True, it's like, oh man, I gotta work to make a living. Like, yeah, buddy, that's how a job is. I just think it's funny how. Nope, that's not gonna work. I just think it's funny how literally almost everything devalues when you say it's from AI. But then there's still people that will constantly say to your face that, no, it's better. It's like, okay. Because I honestly lose all respect for a person who uses AI. You're not cool. I would rather have a crayon drawing of your idea than super hyper realistic looking AI slop. But if anything, I think it's you start appreciating the imperfections of art. Because computers strive to make art perfect. So just be like, you know what? I don't want to shade properly on my drawing. You know what? I don't want to try to, draw hair this way, or you know what? I'm just gonna make a stick figure. Or like, hey, I know this art style is probably maybe a little sloppy, but hey, it makes me happy. I feel like that's kind of the proper way of going about it. Because I would argue, for anyone who wants YouTube /art/ hobby advice, I'd argue that I wasted 5 years of my life pretty much oh man, I pretty much wasted 5 years of my life trying to quote unquote perfect art. And could have been probably near the end of season 1 of my series if I didn't procrastinate. But here we are. Playing Sonic Frontiers, I have no idea where the heck I'm going. I'm going this way. Oh, cool. Okay, that was scary. Where is the RAM? I need the RAM. Yeah, that's. I think it's funny how it's not really a matter of like, oh, what art program do you use? Or how do you, what tools do you use to make this style or make it look cool? It's not. We need this many computer specs so that the program can do it for me. It's like, buddy, you realize that don't feel like this is taking me to the location. Oh gosh. Maybe it is. Oh gosh, no. Wait. Hold up. Aw, man. Yep. That's me. You're probably wondering how I got in this predicament. Also, there's a YouTube series starring a traditionally drawn stick figure who gets stuck into hijinks with an AI-generated stick figure. I think I've seen those. Let's see. So it's there. Hang on, I'm gonna do some exploring. Like, what if we just went here? No. It's clipping into the wall. They did a good job. Make sure that you can't just run up the wall. That booster's facing there, so you can't... Let's see. Yep. Oh, so close. Ah, man. There we go. Oh, wait. There we go. I might be cringe, ugly, and lazy, but at least I don't use AI. And that's honestly, I feel, the strongest advice you can give someone. You're not ugly, dude. But honestly, you can tell people like how to make a stop motion animation starring Caillou and Lego Racers and use impressive green screening. Because I feel like art is impressive when you can have an eye for it and think like, oh, I know how they accomplished this, or oh, I can figure out how they've done this. There we go. Or you can look at an old stop motion. It's like, oh yeah, they use like paper for like this effect, or this is how they positioned it to get this movement, and that's impressive because that has conversations to have about the project. You get to share knowledge and like, hey, you can try it out yourself. When someone's AI generated, it's like it's the equivalent of pointing at a rock and being like, look how cool this rock is made up of a rock. And a real life rock is more impressive than AI art. But you know what I mean? Like, you're just pointing at it like, yeah, the computer made that. It's like, yeah, that's it. You don't get a sense of how did it do it? How did it place this line in a way that makes it look creative? How did it choose this art style to reflect the person? It's like, oh, the computer did it, and that's it. There's no conversation about it. You don't get to be in a voice call with friends and be like, oh, I'm gonna design a character, like, oh, add this, or like, have this idea, or like, I like how this looks. You don't get to like talk to a person like, hey, what's your art project? Because no, it's not an art project. You're just telling a computer to do something. And I've strongly like voiced my opinions to ones in family and they agree, where it's like, there's a difference between AI generation and AI tools. Like, for my editing software, DaVinci Resolve, there's an AI tool that allows you to auto-balance the audio if something's too loud, like the background's too loud or the foreground's too loud. There's a there's a tool that does that, but then you're still able to go in and tweak it if you need adjusting. You're not relying on the tool. You could just argue that adding a filter to a video, like my latest animation, I added like a little VHS CRT filter to it. Make it just a hint of retro, and yeah, it's just a filter, and it had presets on it. It's the computer adding those presets. I had to do everything else. I had to still make like micro adjustments. I didn't say generate this idea. And I don't know about you, but it's like, you gotta learn how to write and read in order to use AI. So it's not like you're out of work or you can't put in zero effort. It's just, yeah, it's just a whole thing. I'm happy a lot of services are dying. And I think it's so pathetic. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna stop Sora, but don't worry, all your hard work and your creative efforts we're gonna preserve and give back to the users. Like, yeah, that's exactly what they are. They're not customers, not friends, they're not loyal people or fans. They're users. You're using them to harm the planet. Anyway, Sonic Frontiers. AI can be a valuable asset to society. We're just using it incorrectly. Exactly. And so I feel like we just skipped the whole like, oh, we have this technology that's useful for mankind, but there's like evil people that are trying to use it for evil. We need someone to stop them. We just skipped that whole storyline and just went to the villain arc. There's no one using it for good. It's just all villains. And we don't have any like Mega Man to save us. Because honestly, Mega Man.exe would be really cool to use right now. Or can we get like an Omega Sys like on our planet to protect us from the viruses and the EM waves or something? I will say, as someone who uses AI for research, you have people who use it for something good, willingly to learn from it and use it, then you have people that are lazy. Exactly. And so I feel like summarizations, gathering research and assets, like, okay, AI, I want like a list of, articles that I can use for this subject, and it gathers that information. But then you yourself still have to, read the information to make sure it's something that you want to use. You have to arrange it yourself on the order that you want to give it or use it in. That's useful. I've used projects like that. But then, of course, with a handful of people that generally learn from it, like you said, there's gonna be people that choose the lazy route, which that's never gonna fail. This game is a testament. Like, okay, I could either go through and get all these collectibles to get the ending, or I could go to Big the Cat and just fish by hitting one button and get the same amount of results. And I'll admit, near the end of the game, I was using that tactic because I was either getting a little fatigued and like, okay, I just want to wrap it up. But it's like a social experiment. I feel like this game, the Big the Cat social experiment. Do you want to play through the game and find the collectibles? Or are you just going to rely on Big the Cat? I don't blame anyone who plays either way. It's a video game. That's fine. It doesn't like dictate the future of society itself. But it can definitely be a fun, experiment to see, who does it, who doesn't. It doesn't. Big the Cat slander will not be tolerated. I'm not slandering Big the Cat. He houses the chillest music in this game. And he's a very good asset to the game that allows you to have another way of playing if you're a little stumped. But then also too, it's like, nah, I might play a game, I might play one day, and it's like, okay, I want to use Big the Cat. Then I might play another day, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna go through all the trinkets and stuff. It's a nice option. I think Big the Cat might be the father of Catnap. Who the heck is Catnap? I was gonna read that like catnip. But like, no, it's Catnap. Okay, we need to go over there. I really wish I had the spin dash. Boom, boom, boom. Also, another thing that I feel like I just simply do not like about this game, which is not a long list, but whew, that feels satisfying. Yeah, more of that, please, Sega. Like, look at this. Look at this. I'm just running around. I see this crevice. I'm like, oh, man. Oh, man. That's fun. That's cool. More of that. It doesn't need to be the whole game, but it's more opportunities to do that. Like, a lot of this space needs to fill up ramps. You just launch yourself. Like, yeah, I want to just go across from one part to the other. That's just so fun. People might say it's game breaking. Buddy, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. He needs to get to that location at the fastest route possible. He's not gonna go around the mountain, he's gonna go over it. Or into it. Just can't see? It's so cool. Oh my gosh, don't... Easiest jump in the world and I failed. Perfect. Cool. Okay, we're going down here. Give me some sort of cool area to... Ah. Woo! There we go. That's how this game's supposed to be played. Just one thing after another. And I feel like the action change challenges kind of reveal like how you're supposed to play this game. Also, please don't send me into a whirlwind. I don't want to. What did I just say? Okay, thank you. Have any of y'all played Sonic Outcome Memories? Okay, I remember that being brought up on the stream, and I looked into it. Warning for my opinion. I looked it up. I listened to some of the music. The music's really cool. I looked at some of the 3D models. They're really cool models. I love the low poly, the classic characters. Blaze's skin is beautiful. Love it. Found out that it's a Sonic.exe creepypasta game and lost all respect for it. I'm sorry, I'm sure a lot of people had a lot of fun. I'm sure it's someone's cup of tea. I gotta be thankful for Sega for allowing people to, you know, be so lenient sometimes with their ideas and allow people to make games. But it's not for me. Oh man, I really don't like horror and creepypasta stuff. I get really uncomfortable with that kind of genre. But all I can say is I love the 3D models of the main cast, and the music's really cool. But honestly, when I will just look into like some of the lore of the EXE like monsters, and it's like, what is bro yapping about? That is literally, you can't make that stuff up. It sounds so stupid, but I respect people who like, you know, different things. And if anyone has played it and they really liked it and it's cool, had some good memories. How come memories? Anyway. I can safely say that Mega Man.exe would destroy Sonic.exe in a fight. Exactly. Buddy. Especially when Mega Man.exe gets like debug mode. Oh, it's over. Let's see, where are we going? Where are we dropping? Well, we got this section done. Got this section done. I think we should go here. Where's that at? That way. Whoa, let's go. Whenever you just get launched in this game, it's like a fun surprise. Sometimes it happens when you don't want it to. But when it happens, it's like, ah, yeah, this is happening. But then sometimes he just break dances for no reason. And you're like, are you okay? Or are you having a stroke? I already messed up, darn it. Ah, man. There we go. Have you ever played Sonic RPG or Final Fantasy Sonic X? Oh, I haven't played a lot of fan games. That sounds familiar though. Was there like some sort of sprite animation or fan animation about it? And it was like Sonic versus it wasn't Nazo, it was like another superpower hedgehog. And there's like a finale in a tower and Sonic got like a new super form. Is that what I'm thinking of? Because I vaguely remember like finding that old Flash animation. And it was cool. I know the music was awesome. But I'm not too sure if that's like the same thing that you're talking about or not. I think the only fan games that I have played is I've tried Sonic before the sequel, and after the sequel. I haven't finished them, or was able to make it to the end, but I love the soundtrack of those games. Those fill me with everything that is good in life. And then went on to play Spark the Electric Jester 3. That was fun. I played... Oh, there was a few 3D Sonic games too, I'm trying to remember. There was one... I can't think of the name, but there was one that was Sonic, I think Shadow was playable, and I think Mighty the Armadillo was playable. And there was a story mode. There were modern... It was a modern Sonic game. It was a 3D Sonic game. And there was a 3D Studiopolis zone, I think, that was made. That one was really cool. And then Sonic... I think I played the demo for Sonic Galactic. Is that still in production? Because that one looked really cool. Wait a minute. Hang on. I gotta I got to do my research real quick. Is Sonic Galactic, is that the one with the new playable character? It is! With the mole guy. With Tunnel. Yeah, this one's cool. I played I think one of the first demos for it, so I gotta check up on this project to see if there's any a new demo or anything. That's the game that Sonic Superstar should have been. Hey, Cyberfox, can I say something in my opinion if that's okay with you? Yeah, no worries. The worst I'll say is that's a cool opinion. This is a free public speech chat. It's really amazing. Go play it. Oh, I'll have to, let's see, I'm gonna make a bookmark. Sonic Final Fantasy X. There's like X2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one did you recommend? RPG playing game. Hey, yo, are there Mega Man characters in this game? Okay, yeah, this is something totally different because that fan-made hedgehog villain, that's not the same one that I was thinking of. Is it like a Final Fantasy RPG with Sonic and Mega Man? Okay, that's pretty cool. I will check that out. But yeah, I have to see when the next Sage Expo is. See if there's any like interesting projects. Maybe that'd be fun to do for a stream because I did upgrade my computer this last year. So it's a proper gaming laptop. Let's see, where are we going? We going this way. Yeah, we going this way. That's to say that I think I can run some fan games now. Which that would be fun. Nope, get up there. Get up there. There we go. Okay. Why does this feel like it's taking me more? Okay. We're here. Oh gosh. Oh! Wasn't looking for this, but this is one that we need to take care of. Nailed. I'm pretty sure it might just be referring to the Sonic X anime. I think so. Oh, and it also has a link. Do you go by Fox or Cyber? Either or is fine. I've been called Fox. That's kind of the first name that I had for my OC. And then when I incorporated the Cyber elements, it's like, okay, to sound a little more unique, I guess, Cyber is cool. My formal name would be Cyberfox. Or Cyber the Fox, middle name the. What button? Okay. Okay, one other thing I've noticed about my last playthrough of this game is that I really didn't upgrade Sonic that much. I feel like I didn't upgrade his... I upgraded his, what is it? His rings, like a little bit, but I feel like it's kind of a pointless upgrade. Oh. 1, 2, 3. 4, and then 5. There we go. I can count. Yeah, I upgraded his stats to level 28, 27. That's where my are at. I feel like that's the sweet spot. I feel like a little bit more and the game gets a little too easy. That's, you know, the whole point about like a light RPG section is that you could choose how much you want to upgrade Sonic and stuff. But I just feel bad because I find all these Coco and I don't want to trade them in because I don't want to upgrade his stats anymore. So I guess they're just kind of cool little buddies to have. There we go. But I did find a few of the extra Coco. Let's see if I can bring them out and see. Where is it? I had the one with Excalibur on the back. Oh man. There needs to be like an optional way, like you can choose to trade in the Coco for upgrading Sonic, or you could like take them maybe to like a central location, like a Coco Garden. Should be kind of funny if we got a Coco Garden before a Chow Garden. Mr. Cyber Foxer. Cyber Casual Furry Foxington. Now that's just being a little too formal. Let's see, we did that one, we did that one. There's something over here. Let's kind of loop around this way. Where's this at? See, this is what I want in the game, where you can just fly across the chasm. And I feel like this is going to take me the opposite way that I'm supposed to be going. Cool. Also, going back to like the rumored deluxe edition of the game, and I would love to have a conversation about what you all think a deluxe edition of this game would be like. Because there's two different deluxe editions I feel like it's gonna happen. The deluxe edition I think where we're gonna get, and the deluxe edition I feel like would be a game changer and contender for the coolest gaming thing that's ever happened. Maybe to like Sonic extent. Because as a Sonic fan, we just stick to one franchise. I feel like the deluxe edition, if it's real, which I'm pretty sure it is, that we're going to get is just gonna be for modern consoles. It's just gonna be like higher frame rate, higher resolution. It will be able to run clear on Switch 2. And maybe that's it. And hopefully, if anything, that's what it is. If anything, the pop-in needs to be fixed. You cannot have the definitive edition and there be pop-in. Because this game has really bad pop-in. It hasn't affected anything, but it's just enough to be like, oh, I didn't know that was there. I could have planned my route out a little bit easier. Or there we go. Oh, it's a little distracting. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be the #1 fix, because Shadow Generations doesn't have any poppin' in its overworld. Like, yeah, and of course there's like a day one mod by fans that fixed it. Okay, buddy. I feel like that's what we're gonna get. Bare minimum, that's it. And you know what? That's valid. It's one of the best selling Sonic games. Being able to play it with a little more enhancements would be nice. Would be a nice little treat. Did we finish the Oh, we did. We did get all the action change challenge. I feel like this is the last puzzle right here. Cool. Time flies when you're just yapping. So yeah, I feel like that's what we're going to get. If so, that's fine. I mean, I think there's been some further leaks of it showing up on a website. Just the name of it, and it said that it said that it's an art book, and it's including all the digital content, which if it's referring to the updates that's happened, I'm very confused, because all the updates that's happened were free. There was no paid DLC in this. I mean, was the Monster Hunter DLC paid for? I really can't remember. I thought that was a free thing. Could be wrong. But yeah, I think all the DLC was just paid for, or not paid for, they were free. And I don't think they were even considered DLC, I think it was just free updates. So that just makes me a little confused, like, okay, it's the game, but it includes all the updates, but that's kind of already what is included now. So, okay, maybe, cool. But yeah, I feel like that's what it's going to be, and then I want to discuss what I think it could be. and would be the coolest if it happened. Will you be able to play as Metal Sonic as a skin? There's a mod for that. I don't think... You know what? There's a possibility you might be right. Because it might celebrate the 4th movie with Metal Sonic. No, that doesn't need like a story reason or anything. Maybe... Oh, that'd be cool if Metal Sonic had his own movesets too. Just for the heck of it, just to be fun. But hey, I kind of like how we can think about that and be like, hey, that's actually possible. Wow. Hey, Mr. Cyberfox, have you ever put syrup on your pizza, like maple syrup? I have not. Huh. And yet, I strangely do not find that idea to be that far-fetched. Let's see. This. What is this kind of geography right here? I think it's kind of funny how it's like, yeah, we're gonna do the platforming, but you have to do the panels on the side. Game breaking. And yeah, it is. Just a little bit of change. It goes a long way. Make use of all your resources you have! Okay. I remember someone saying that they had a friend dipping pizza in milk. Okay, but why though? That actually broke my brain. What the heck? I could see ranch. I could see barbecue sauce. Heck, I could even see like maple syrup. But milk? What the heck? Man. Oh, that's right, they did have the Metal Sonic skin in the adventure games. Alright, what's this? Oh. Ah, we missed the music note too. Darn it. Ooh. Okay, someone was really spring happy right there. Wait a minute. I know what this section is. This is supposed to be like that concept art page from the game. Yeah, that's it. That's I mean, it doesn't look like the concept art. I would argue the concept art looks a little nicer, but... Oh, wait. Shiny. This is our world phase 2. Is that from Forces? Oh gosh. Backwards rail launching is definitely a problem in a lot of Sonic games. Oh wait, I just realized. 1, and then 2, and a 3. I put on hot sauce from everything, from Twinkies to milk. What if you hold the stomp button? Oh, look at that, we finished the map. Let's go. Then you do like a... Oh. Gonna be real, I did not know that was a thing. Wow. I did not know that was a move. What the heck? Okay, cool. Just... I don't remember the teaching me about that or anything, probably in the long tutorial, but cool. Oh. Okay, now I can save because he stood up. He's fixed his posture. That's funny. Also, Cyber, have you heard of a game called Icy? It's like an acronym for something? I have never heard about that, honestly. Can I be honest? Well, I like when chat members are honest. I don't want a dishonest chat. I did not mind Forces. I could see that. I never played Forces. But I could understand the appeal for some. And I can understand how if people like it, and that's great. That is perfectly fine. What was one of your favorite parts of Forces then? As I try to figure out what buttons I want to hit. All right. Chaos Island's gonna be fun. Oh man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh man. Also, welcome back, Tango YouTube Gamer. Welcome back to the stream. Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, I got Excalibur Coco. Him floating over there. I just noticed a little animation. That's cute. Okay. I have a lot of the map filled out already. Chaos Island. Oh my gosh! Also known as the island with too much 2D. Wait, can I just... Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just doing this. Yep, we're already at S rank. 3 or 4 bounces off the spring and we're already there. Sweet. Cool. It's a metaficial 2D hack and slash with the stars of a protagonist of the same name as the game, who's a cyber girl with cat ears who specializes in fast-paced movement and combat. Interesting. I'll have to look that up. Oddly reminds me of you. I'll take that as a compliment with the fast-paced momentum gameplay. It sounds fun. What I liked in Forces, I like the character customization. Yeah, I think that was a strong point. And really fun. I thought Infinite was an interesting character, and Soul Shadow, yeah. Infinite is definitely an interesting character, and probably the highlight. Spoiler alert, but for those who don't know, but I'm happy Infinite's back. He's back, and somehow it kind of makes Forces be like, oh yeah, you can now appreciate him more as a character, and it's kind of more of Infinite's uprising. And now I'm just curious to see what they're gonna do with him as a character. I'm so happy because he is by far one of the coolest villains in the franchise. Let's see. Go here. Time to go on all the spaghetti. Oh gosh. Never mind. Spaghetti ride's over. Okay. Earlier I was talking about how the game is horrible at rail grinding with this momentum. Look at this. You boost, out of control. I was gonna demonstrate, but the game's like, nah. So now we're back here. Anyway. Over a bottomless pit too, so. Maybe I won't. I don't think I need to try to strive to say like, oh look at the game's kind of broken. Or it is an aspect that I don't really like. I'm just enjoying my time. That's right, the laser bird's here. Ouch. Also, big fishing holes here. Sweet. I would visit him, but I don't want my stream to be copyrighted because apparently the lo-fi mix in this game for Big Fishing Hole is copyrighted. Ah. I see. Is there like something? Yeah, there's something over here. Wait, nope. This one right here. There we go. Big so powerful that he can literally DMCA your stream. Exactly. Do not mess with him. Ooh, and while we're here, we're gonna get that music note. Alright, where are we moving to now? We got that section done. We should probably go here. Oh no! Also, see you later, Joshua Spencer. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and have a good rest of your day, night, or evening. There we go. Oh. There we go. I'm sorry, I cannot. I need more rings. I need the power boost. It's so slow. There we go. Thank you. Now this is Sonic speed. Also has a solid OST. I think you would fit well in Cyberfox Adventure. Hope you're looking for songs to include. That's one of my favorite things when learning about a game is what does the game look like? How's it play? But arguably one of the top things I'm always curious about hearing about a game is what's the music like? I'll definitely look it up and see what kind of music it has. Alright, made it here. Cyber challenge here. Nope, not doing the 2D section. I think that's the most annoying thing is that there can be 2D sections in the overworld. But this island has so many, it just literally is difficult when it's like, oh yeah, I don't want to be here, to try to exit out of it. Because it locks you in that perspective, and 9 times out of 10, you can't even get out of the section you're trying to be in. See, ever since you can carry your speed over in the jump, it just made this game so much better. The flow state is impressive. It's fun. What if every era of Sonic were to meet each other, including the shows and Fleetway comics? Oh man. I'm sure there's some sort of like fan project or a comic just showing some interactions. That'd be interesting. Okay, we got that. There's a music note over there and there, but the next location will be here. This section we need to fill out a little bit more. Oh, there we go. The rocks are so annoying in this landscape. And I do not want to fight the fortress. Can I just... Okay. Nailed it. Go over here while you carpet bomb the whole area. We're still listening to the music, oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Oh, I thought the Guardian music was going to still play through this section. Oh! That was a shortcut I didn't know you could even take. There we go. Now we just have to run down the timer and not die to the lava, because I've done that before. All right, and I think there was a puzzle right here, wasn't there? Oh, right here. Oh, we already finished it. Okay. Cool. Did that. The next section, we go here. Oh man, all the way over there. Whew. Up. There we go. I feel like it's fun to run around the islands as Sonic, but Chaos Island, the terrain is very troublesome. Oh gosh. Especially the ice, like, oh my goodness. Sonic just gives up when there's ice. Was it too cold? Okay, cool. I didn't want to take that express rail anyway. Just avoid the giant enemy spider. Which, thankfully, this game is many things, but I'm thankful that it does not have any ice physics. So I could only imagine what that would control like. Anyway, I think... Oh, I see. Oh, gosh. Thought a timer was supposed to start or something. There we go. I'm jumping very carefully because I don't want to boost off. Oh, man. All right. Did that? There could be. What are we doing with progress? Almost done, actually. Might be one of the final action change challenges. Where is it? Okay. Hold up, we need to do that again. Hold up. Hello, squid, with the upbeat, cheery music. Can I, like, lock onto him? No. Uh. There we go. S rank, easy. Oh man. Now, I think... Was that all the... Nope, just looking for one more. It's probably... over here. Oh. Where are we going? This way? Yeah, this way. There we go. I also have a habit of starting conversations and discussions and then not finishing them. So I just realized I explained what kind of, if the quote-unquote Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition is real, and I've said what I think it's going to be. It's just going to be a performance boost, graphics better. It needs to have the pop-in fixed. I'm sure it's just going to be that. Nothing too special, nothing too fancy. What I think, or what I think it could be, and what I hope it is exactly what they want to advertise if they're using that name, is the definitive edition of this game. Meaning, it's going to be the true version and the original version of this game. What the developers originally intended for the game. And that means it's going to have the original ending intact. It's going to have the cleanup and polish that they originally wanted to do. It's going to have any cut content that they didn't have enough time to reach or finish. Hopefully see the light of day. And I think that would truly make it the definitive edition. What the heck? Okay. Please don't send me a lot far back. Please don't send me far back. Okay, we're right here. I forget how to get over there. Ah, probably with all those squiggles up there. I think that's how we're supposed to get there.
Explore. Harvest all you need from the island to succeed.
Okay.
Seek the one you call Elder Cocoa to enhance your speed and vitality. Seek the one you call Hermit Cocoa to exchange one for the other, or make him offerings to raise your strength and resilience.
Thank you.
Use your companions to better navigate the island. Enter the purple portals to find the keys and resources you need. All will aid you in your journey.
Out of all the playthroughs of this game, I've never heard that dialogue before. Is it kind of like, does that play when you die too many times, or it kind of seems like you're running around aimlessly? Because, yeah, thanks for explaining how to play the game, the end. So where am I trying to go? Ah. Woo! Yeah, where am I trying to go? Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, first off, let's set the marker a little closer. It's gotta be this. Here we go. It's those squiggles up there I need to get to, so... we need to go there? Okay, so let me... okay. Oh gosh. At least we have the jukebox running. But anyway, now that I know where I'm going, as I was saying, I really hope the definitive edition of this game is like any cut content, any unfinished areas and concepts included I hope they tighten up the end game a little bit more. Because as much as the Final Horizon update is awesome and super appreciative of like, hey, we're gonna fix the ending to the game. That's super cool. That's awesome. That's amazing. That's unheard of. And it's a free update. That just shows that, hey, we're gonna take the feedback and we're gonna make sure this game is cool and good. So I feel like if they were given the okay to like, hey, we're gonna finish up this game and call it the best version, I feel like that's doable. Make it a solid package. Even if they don't add anything, like, okay, that would be the dream, is to make a version of this game that's complete and adds all of like the scrapped ideas and tighten everything up. If they don't do that, I can understand them not doing that. If they don't do that, I see them taking this game and just fixing, like polishing it up to the best of their abilities. I feel like what they're going to try to do is just take a lot of things that are straight up broken, unpolished, and fix it. My dream definitive edition would be fix cyberspace controls, have it have momentum, have the spin dash unlockable as a skill, which I think it would diminish the action chain challenge and it wouldn't give you a reason to do it. But the challenges are really fun as they is. I would not mind them having the spin dash just part of the game. That's fine. And I think that would better the experience. When people say that they need momentum in the game, I think that would be great for land traversal and just make it a lot more fun. Finally, we're here. And even if all they do is just have the Final Horizon update as like the main end game, and all they do is just fix Amy, Knuckles, and Tails, like their controls and everything, and they polish that update up, I think that's valid too. It'll be interesting. But what I hope they don't do, as far as the definitive edition, is like, hey, here's the definitive edition, plus 1 or 2 levels that you can play as Shadow the Hedgehog, which, you know, he's a selling feature, that's cool, but I feel like that would be underwhelming. Or even if it was Metal Sonic, I think it would be cooler to have Metal Sonic as a playable skin through the whole campaign. And, you know, the cutscenes would be unaffected. Like, oh yeah, it's Sonic, but it just looks like Metal Sonic. That's fine. I don't expect anything big. But if they do something kind of like Sonic Colors, like, oh, here's a Metal Sonic challenge thing, and it doesn't really affect that much, and it's not really that fun, it's like, okay, that was unneeded content. I'd rather them spend time to fix the already established content than make something new that is not polished and fun. So that's kind of my opinion on it. It'll be interesting. I feel like the last opinion I think I have about it is what are you in your battle stance for? Okay. I hate how you can't open the map in his battle stance. That's so stupid. Get the music note over here. I think the last kind of thought I have about the whole thing is, or what I theorize, it's more of a theory. If Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition is real, I think it's going to be revealed this summer. Isn't there like an IGN thing happening, and Roger Craig Smith posted something like, oh, there's definitely not going to be any Sonic news, being very sus about it. And I don't throw around the word sus a lot, but yeah, it's totally sus. There we go. Wait, did we finish the action change challenge? We did not. Where's the last one? Anyway, I think it's going to be revealed during the summer, and it will be a summer release. If not, it might be this year's game release in November. And then for September, for the anniversary event, the Sonic Central, I think that will be the teaser for the next game. It will just be a CGI teaser trailer. Like, that's always how it's been done. Oh, here it is. So we should be able to use the portals, right? To fast travel. Oh, here we go. Yeah, go to portal. And then I placed my marker right there, which I need to turn this way. But yeah, it will be interesting. Imagine if it's as glitchy as Sonic Colors. It better not be. I don't think it will be, because that game was ported by another company. And recently all the Sega releases that they've made in-house has been pretty stable and solid. Need patches, of course, but, you know, what doesn't need patches? But yeah, I have confidence, like, if it's a game made by them, they're not gonna have that, they're gonna make sure glitches to that caliber is not a thing. Here we go. Let's see, rank all these up. There we go. All right. And with that, I think we finished all the action chain challenges in Chaos Island. Yep. Finished all those. Going to save the data. And then I think we can move on to the last map. Is Veranos Island. Also, I think, I don't know, I'm gonna wait, because I have plenty of other games I want to try to get through first. I just wanted a chill night, so I'm playing this. But I'm gonna see how events turn out and what the Digital Deluxe Edition will be. If it's nothing too groundbreaking, I might return to this game and stream the Final Horizon update. Because I've only played it once since it was released, and it was like day one I played it. And, whew. That update is an update. And it's definitely its own campaign. And it's so funny retrospecting when that released. Like, everyone was so hyped. I was watching like old reactions, and it's amazing how Superstars was revealed and the Final Horizon update was also teased at the same event. People were so excited, and we got more information, and it was cool. It was great. We're looking forward to it. Oh man, a new super form to get hyped around. It releases, and people are either saying like it's the update that ruined the game, or it just was good, but it was definitely more glitchy. And honestly, for a free update, I think that's super impressive what we got. And appreciative. Like, hey, we got a true supersonic final boss that is cool. And if all the pain and suffering of that update that it caused was just to get a cool final boss, then I think it was worth it. That's my opinion. But I played it on hard mode. And it's one of those things that you play and you get through it, but it's like, man, thinking about playing through it again, really need to think about that one, Chief. With that being said, though, Sonic Frontiers was like overwhelmingly positive before the updates. And with the first two update waves, it made a lot of things of the game better. And it added features that were missing. After the Final Horizon update, it's been, you know, kind of more mixed. And a little more split. So I can honestly see Sega wanting to make a definitive edition of this game, fixing it, and giving the polish that this game deserves, just so they get a Sonic Frontiers or a Sonic game with overwhelmingly positive. Even though Sonic X Shadow Generations released, and it's, you know, really good reviews and everything. But this game, I feel like this game means something to the franchise. It means like this is the next like step of the franchise. This is where maybe they're gonna be doing a lot of things. I feel like this game, if anything, is gonna set up a lot of things for future releases. And if they can get this game solid, they can hopefully make the rest of the game solid. Like future installments. Anything that makes it easier. Any work that gets done in this game, I feel like will be a benefit. Either if they're able to reuse already built assets, or if they're already able to you know, take an idea that they thought of and be like, hey, we're going to be able to use this going forward for future releases. That's fine. I think working harder or smarter instead of harder is a good mentality. Hang on. So yeah, I'm curious. It could either be looking back now like, oh man, remember speculating about the definitive edition? And it's everything I always hoped and dreamed about. Or we could just look back and it's like, oh yeah, it was just a higher resolution release. And that was it. So I forgot how big this map is. Music note over there. I know I don't really want to fiddle too much that one right now. Let's go this way. But it'll be interesting. But the coolest thing is that even with Frontiers of how it is, and after playing it for the first time, I was like, okay, now I'm satisfied with Sonic. I mean, I started getting into the series and a fan of the series with Mania and Forces. I know Forces has its fans, and that's perfectly fine. And those who enjoy it, and that's great. That's great. I appreciate that. But I was disappointed, and thus had no motivation to play it. And I went to Mania and had a fun time with Mania. And then of course there was the Sonic drought. After that. And then all the speculation and drama with this game. And looking back at all the reveal trailers and information, oh my gosh, that was horrible how to advertise this game. Hello, sir. Going this way. And then after playing this game, I'm like, okay. This gave me the Sonic experience I was satisfied with. This gave me like, okay, if for some whatever reason this was advertised, or if this was to be told the final Sonic game as a grand finale, I think I would have been very satisfied. Like, okay, this was cool. This is a cool experience. I'm happy, and I'm happy with it. I have confidence in, like, instead of being like, okay, is the next game gonna be good? I feel like we're in a position now where it's like, okay, what are they gonna do for the next game? How are they gonna improve upon it? And that's what's more exciting now. Is that we hope, you know, things get better as far as like gameplay and ideas. But if their template is like this, I'm satisfied. Oh yes. The agony of watching reviews of this game and saying that the parry is too easy. The parry is not a parry, you just hold it. You just hold the parry. There's no skill in this game. The parry is broken. You can cheese the game. Give us a proper parry. And then Sega gave us a proper parry. And we're like, okay. We'll never ask for something like that again. Because the Final Horizon was the result of a perfect parry. And in my opinion, buddy, we don't need, sometimes things don't need to be perfect for standards for other games. I'm happy with the busted parry. I'm okay with, you know, you're able to hold it and cheese the jump rope challenge. I'm okay with holding it and be able to like reorientate yourself. I'm okay with holding the parry and it cancels any damage. I'm okay with those game quirks. I can live with those. We do not need a perfect parry. Oh man. Those were the days. Wild, crazy days.
Knuckles, can't let it end without me owing you one.
There's a puzzle right here. Boom, boom. There we go. Hello, Silver Hammer. I'm going this way. Get the Chaos Emerald. I know what I need to do. Ah, this is the nighttime one, isn't it? Oh, that glitched. Oh. I think I saw another puzzle here. Yeah. We'll do this one first. Also in the definitive edition, I wonder if some guardians will get like reworked. Because I kind of like the battles between Caterpillar and Tank in the Final Horizon update more than their counterparts here. They feel a little more chaotic and like an actual 3D fight. And it's not locked to you playing by the boss's rules. Okay, I know there's one there. We can only tackle at night. There's this one here. Jump to. So we'll activate this. Ah. The light mirror puzzle. That. Rotate this. It's a lot of input delay. Okay, there we go. Where's it supposed to go? Oh, to this one. Oh, up and down. Okay. There we go. Nailed it. I see another action chain challenge. I believe there's 2 more, I see. Let's see. Yeah. Where is it? Oh, this way. Oh, okay, there we go. It's funny, I feel like a lot of the challenges and reaction times on this island, which is the final island, I feel like by the midway point of the game, there should be challenges like this. There's a lot of springs that you bounce off, and then you have to manually jump yourself to try to reach the hoop and position yourself correctly. A lot of areas that you're not saved by a spring. And so I feel like the challenge and difficulty of this island should be the middle point of the game, because I think it's the most fun. But instead it goes from this to, I believe, a little too difficult in the Final Horizon update. Hello, Master Ninja. Goodbye, Master Ninja. All right, we did that one. Next one will be here. Whoa! Nailed it. Here we go. Ooh, like this. What the heck is this area? Woo! See, that was a fun challenge. You had to really think where you're platforming. We need to find some springs fast. So close. Okay, here we go. Got S rank. Right, where to next? How are we doing with that? Oh, we only need one more. Where is the final one? See, there's a challenge here. What is this? Oh, I see. Did I do it or did I not? Maybe I didn't. Ah. I feel like if I have boost, I'm gonna overshoot it. Maybe if I didn't have the power boost. See? Like that. Ah. Can I get hit so I don't have the powered boost? For some enemies, for some spikes. For some danger. Oh, you'll do. Here, attack me? Thank you. Anyway, bye. Modern problems need modern solutions. Never knew that a problem that I had would be I'm just too fast. See? It worked. Let's see, so action chain challenges, we did all of those. Ah, it's right there. Now give me enough rings so we have the power boost now.
Sage, your dad's a mess, but you turned out all right.
Interesting dialogue as we're collecting rings. Optimal way for grinding rings. Okay, the rest I'll get. There we go. Boom. Now this is what it's all about. Running around at the speed of sound, collecting rings through a flowery meadow. Having nothing breaking your stride. I feel like this section right here has some of the best terrain. Because it's so smooth. Oh, I did try to attempt this one. Alright. Woo! Oh, hello, Master Ninja. Go here. Up. Oh. 10 more seconds. Give me a strength, please. There we go. Just don't fall in the ocean now. There we go. And with that, I think we got... Here we go! Get an S rank for all action chain challenges and unlock the spin dash. Hold A and press ZL to wind up spin dash and release A. Release. There's no enemies nearby. Press Z and L in midair or during a boost to use spin dash. Let's go. Ready? Ha, yeah. Let's go. We're doing it. We're spin dashing. What's this? We're getting faster on this slope? Is this momentum? Oh man. You see, I don't think there is a need. I don't think there is a definitive edition that's needed anymore. This is peak right here. Okay, I'll stop. Ready, chat? Ready to witness peak? Look at this. You fly through the air. Whoa! Whoa! Ooh. Ooh. See, this is why I didn't level up Sonic too much, because you get to have like really cool battles in this area. Oh my gosh. How I've waited for the spin dash. And you can just run and then take, look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is great. You literally get to roll around at the speed of sound in this game. It's beautiful. This needs to be a default move next game. If not, the deluxe edition. I can't believe the spin dash is faster than your boost. And you just whip it out whenever. Look at this momentum that you can carry. Yeah, this is fitting music. The happy, cheery music now that we got it. Oh, this is so much fun. Yeah, it has the drop dash ability too. Look at this. Okay, when the collision doesn't... Ready? Woo! Oh, I love this. Look at this! Oh man, and you can just boost. Okay. Didn't make it, but you know... See, by default, I mean, now that I think about it, having the boost... I mean, if the boost was like the power boost speed, which I guess it's alright. As long as you have a power boost speed, it kind of gives you an incentive to try to carry all your rings so you don't lose that. That's fine. Kind of leaves you a little more vulnerable, but you have a little more control. I think that's a worthy trade-off. However, can I introduce to you so like okay, this is the power boost speed, which it is pretty fast. And you have a little bit more control. But now the spin dash? You interrupted my movement. So look at this. You have the boost. Now you have the spin dash. Look at this! Yes! Oh man. I'm having so much fun. And then you spin dash. It's pretty much as fast as the power boost. Look at, you can clear gaps. And I hate how I have to enjoy the game again in New Game Plus with this. Well, depending on how the digital deluxe shaped up to be, if it actually turns out to be worth it, I'll definitely stream it. But if it's maybe a fancy upgrade, if they have a Nintendo Switch 2 version and it's like just carries all the save data and everything, then I'll do a New Game Plus of this game with the spin dash. It'll be so much fun. Oh man, so much fun. And then Caterpillar shows up. You really do be rolling at the speed of rolling around at the speed of sound. I know. And then you can roll and then jump off the cliff there. Look at this! Oh snap! You're not supposed to do that, but still. And then you can chain it. Ah, could have done something cool.
Explore.
I know.
Harvest all you need from the island to succeed.
I know what to do.
Seek the one you call
Also,
enhance your speed and vitality.
like look, what this game needs is ramps like this.
To exchange one
Well,
for the other.
not with rings, but wait a minute. Perfect example. Hold on.
Strength and resilience.
Yes!
Use your companions to better navigate.
That is how you're supposed to get that music note. That's what I want to do.
To find the keys and resources you need. All will aid you
Let's
in
see.
your journey.
Where is... Here we go. Oh man, I love this. Look, you have a slope, you have an ancient ruin. Oh man, it was a tower from like long ago. Nah, it's a... Nope, no automation, thank you. It's a ramp. And then you go from this spring to this spring. This is what we've been wanting. When they say momentum like this, it's a little busted, but it's fun. It just feels like, yeah, now I can explore this whole island. And nothing's off limits. Man.
You stray from the path.
All right. Well, I have achieved greatness. Oh man, wait. Ready? Just even getting up hills is a lot nicer. Okay, that has a speed ramp, but what if I just... Yeah, there we go. Then you can get up here. This is so fun. This is so fun. I'm so happy that I finally achieved this. Oh man, well, that has been the end of today's stream. I definitely have to save the data. Thank you all for joining and chilling with me tonight. Hopefully this was enjoyable. Any announcements so far? I don't really have a lot to say. I mean, I just released the first episode of Cyberfox Adventure, the prologue. I do want to give a shout out. Should have done that in the beginning of the stream, but I wanted to give a shout out to all the viewers, everyone who watched, everyone that enjoyed it, and especially for those that had some very nice criticisms and suggestions. I really appreciate audience feedback, because that lets me know that, you know, things I can improve upon, things that I can work on, and most importantly, it gives me an idea to be like, okay, get an idea what people are looking for or interested in, and have ideas. And now I'm even more motivated to work on the next project. So hopefully it won't be too much longer. I have a few shorts in the works. But other than that, I'm looking forward to releasing the next big idea that I had. Anyway, other than that, next game I'm gonna be streaming. I'm hoping to get back into Pokemon Legends. Yeah, I've been saying that every time, but I haven't had enough time to sit down and focus on the game. So hopefully next time. Not too sure when that will be. But in the meantime, thank you so much. Thank you for watching my stuff. Thanks for liking, subscribing. Shout outs to all the members that's been supporting the channel too. And hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all laters. Bye.